went to S-mount and arm bar, right? So we're gonna continue. So remember, we looked at all the different ways we can mount. Our favorite, we went to side control here. We were smashing his face. We switched our base. We pulled the arm, and either we did one of two things. We either went over or around by tapping. Who's that? You?
No, you.
No.
Behind you.
Or me. So you're here and you're pulling up high and making space. You're tapping the knee, or you were just grabbing the foot and putting it across, right? Big guys, they could put the knee in, slam the guy. However you get to mount, my personal idea was always, I want to slam my heel right here. So I tap, boom, and I'm here. Immediately I grab this underhook. It should be automatic. I should never at any point in time not have this underhook. And then we went, if you guys look in the back, here's our butterfly feet, right? Which we said is the best situation, which is difficult at first. It's something you got to work toward. But what was just as good was closing it and then Superman. No matter which way he bucks, and you're going to get a few bucks at first, buck one side or the other. If he goes that way, I'm hooking his head. He goes the other way, I'm hooking his head, and I'm staying here. My hips are like I'm trying to literally put my junk through his solar plexus. We're there. He now makes the fatal mistake of pushing my armpits, which is what everybody does, and brings me to the top. Now I'm in what? High mount. My feet are in his hips or above them. My knees are pinching his shoulders together, right? He is now miserable. I'm gonna go here to here. I am now gonna take the massive chest that I have, and I'm gonna cover him. Boom, boom. You see how he's turning his head, guys? I love that. I'm going to take the heel of my hand and push his forehead into my chest. You see how he's bucking? Doesn't like that, but I'm gonna get that. Okay? From smashing his nose.
My teeth were like kind of like rubbing against each other.
So if I was gonna do it slow motion and here, I'm under here, I'm pushing here, I'm covering it, and I'm going like this. And I'm turning my hips to the side until his face is in the center of my chest. Now what you can do, let's say he bucks and throws you over the top. Boom. You can still finish it. Especially since you have both arms over. Let's just try that and we'll come back and detail it out. 1, 2, 3, from here. Yeah, you can do it from here. I prefer to go to the high mount because that's what's going to give you the openings. I'm usually here and here. I have to get this behind his head. I'm keeping this hand loose so I don't get bucked. Now you say, well, you slid down. Of course I slid down. It depends how big his torso is versus my torso and all of that stuff. Now this hand is here, and I'm telling you, I take this hand and I mash his face and I go like this.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's horrible, guys.
What'd you do?
So here, I'll do it to you guys. He turns his face to the side, right? He has air and he wants air and he needs more. That's good. Push, take my chest, put it there, and push his face into it. That's why they call it mother's milk. You're literally taking the guy's face and smashing it like a baby. Just,
You're thirsty.
drink this.
How's that sweat?
Yeah, it's horrible, bro. And you do this with no shirt on, it's just even the worst. But plan on getting big. So you're here, you're up here high. He turns his head to get away from it. You literally take the knuckles, shove it there until you got that chest fight in it, and you just mash.
Oh, so your other hand doesn't have to be under that?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I thought it had to be.
No, I want that hand loose. It's there for because I mounted with it. But once I have this hand across his face, this one could come out, push his face up. He's gonna start bucking. Use your hand, and as soon as you're there. And now once you have that thing deep enough, and he's bucking enough, let him roll you, because you can finish it from the bottom just the same. As long as you have that chest, his face is here or here. And if he's not tapping from air, he's tapping because you're smashing his nose down. Okay? Does anybody need to see it or feel it to see what it's like? Okay, let's try again. And go stretchy. He literally rolls the guy's head over your arm. He does this and this, and he goes.
Some they call that a C5, the C5 pocket pressure.
Yeah, it's an old Carlson Gracie. I used to use it when I first learned it as a blue belt. We had this red belt. Rosado came and showed us this thing. It's an old Carlson Gracie thing. It's horrible, but in a tournament, you know, it works. So do the smoker tap to me.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Nice stuff, bro.
Good work. Everybody got it? Yes. Let's do it two more times. 1, 2, 3.